Hello, my name is David Ross, and my presentation is over how Harry Potter influences the behavior of children. In order to understand how Harry Potter influences the behavior of children, we must understand what social conditioning is. Social conditioning is the training of individuals to act in ways that are seen as acceptable in society. These teachings can be taught to a child from a young age, conditioning them to be accustomed to the norms of their culture. These conditions usually determine what is masculine and what is feminine, and how a normal person should dress, speak, and look. This can sometimes be harmful to the child because they can feel like an outcast among their peers. Children who feel alone may reach out to worlds of fantasies or might develop a connection to a role model, giving them a sense of belonging. Books like Harry Potter tend to have a huge influence on kids because it's a world they can relate to. Harry Potter is based on a magical world following the main protagonist, Harry Potter, who was raised in a family of muggles. Muggles being non-magical humans. It's not until he gets an acceptance letter from a magical school called Hogwarts that he finds out that he is a wizard. An issue that quickly occurs is that everyone around him grew up with parents or a family of wizards. This makes Harry an outcast among everyone else. This already resonates with children, especially with those that are immigrants, refugees, or part of the LGBTQ community, because it gives them someone to relate to. This topic interested me so much because it amazes me how big of an impact a book can have on a person's behavior. Even teens and adults relate to these books, and they develop a bond. I was very intrigued as to how much a book can truly affect a person's behavior, especially something like Harry Potter, that is based on purely fantasy. I never gave much thought as to why these books were so popular until I read how these books have made it, how these books have made a home for these people, and how they even gave people the confidence to be better. These books can be interpreted differently through age groups because, according to Page's children development model, the typical 13-year-old will understand a text vastly more complex than an 11-year-old. I have learned that some people tend to feel closer to these characters because of these things called houses. There are four houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. These characters are assigned to different houses depending on their traits. Harry Potter and his friend Hermione and Ron being Gryffindors. Each one, each house has their own trait. Gryffindors being the brave and the cunning, Hufflepuffs being the loyal and the kind, Slytherin being the leaders and the brave, and Ravenclaws being the intelligent and the wise. These houses can mean a lot to people, and some people even make it their personality. I also discovered that some states have banned these books because they contained evil curses and spells that they did not want to risk the chances of someone conjuring evil. Overall, this beautiful world full of wonder and magic has resonated with not just children, but teens and adults, and those who just want to be accepted. So many things can influence a child's behavior, from their parents to their friends to celebrities and even books. But it's always good to have a good influence to guide your behavior towards the right direction. Thank you.